Welcome to the 2016 recap of pretty much everything that's happened in the gaming industry. So today I'm here with Owen.
Yo.
And Jamie.
What's going on?
And I'm Chris. And we're just going to discuss what the Loaded Game has done for the past year, what we will be doing in 2017, the games that have come out, the events that have happened. So we were doing a weekly, fortnightly podcast, but that kind of fell over a bit, so we'll be working on that in 2017 and see what we can do. But we thought it would be nice to do a full recap one, so more of a special edition podcast. So we're going to start off with Jamie talking about a bit of DLC that's come out this year, his thoughts on it, and a few other games he's played this year.
Yeah, I always try and shoehorn an excuse to talk about Witcher.
I think every single video we have has Destiny
yeah,
or Witcher.
Yeah, Owen used to go on about Destiny, but no, Witcher, even though it is a game from 2015, this year we had the second expansion, Blood and Wine, which was fantastic, I thought. And I think what I liked most about it is that it kind of reinvigorated the concept of what an expansion should be for a game. So, wealth of content at a reasonable price. Essentially what Blood and Wine was another game that you could buy. You played it, didn't you, Owen?
Yeah, I played Blood and Wine. I hadn't finished it yet.
Oh, you haven't finished it?
I will go back to it, but I love it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a lot of content for like the 20 odd bucks that you pay.
The $20-$30 that it was. It's it's a huge new area.
Yeah,
many missions. Had a bit more of a fantasy vibe, I felt.
Yeah. Just with the nature of it.
I see a lot of images of Witcher online, especially on Reddit at the moment, of just the landscape and the graphics, and they even include the story, so it's combined with graphics of whatever console or anything you have, with a great storyline. Not many games do those two elements perfectly.
Kind of had everything. It had the story. It was brilliant technically, in terms of the visuals and everything else. It cleaned up at the Game Awards as well. So
it's just downright good. Just very good.
Yeah, I still consider it now probably my favourite of all time, or one of. So yeah, that's the CD Projekt Red kind of approach to DLC. The two expansions, Hearts of Stone initially in late 2015, and then Blood and Wine sort of halfway-ish through 2016. They were both just really, big expansions with a lot of content.
I guess the other two major games that you were playing this year were Forza Horizon 3 and FIFA 17.
Yeah, Forza Horizon 3 was cool for us, like being Australian, to have an open world racing game like that set in Australia. I think it was cool. FIFA 17 was kind of just an extrapolation on where they were at with that series.
I was watching some gameplay today during the creation of a horrible entity.
Well, let's not get into that just yet.
Greg.
Stay tuned to our social media platforms for some footage of Greg.
Oh no. Yeah, EA already knows about Greg, and I think they've cried a little bit.
EA sent us a free copy of FIFA 17. We made this horrible character and said, look at what we did with your game.
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
Cheers, Frank PR and EA for sending out that copy. So that was amazing. And we've done some horrible things with it. I'm so sorry. Right now on the...
Hey, mate, don't apologise for art.
Right now on the Loaded Gamer Twitter, you can see a quick profile... a quick picture of Greg. And what he looked like. But he's changed just a little bit. More...
Oh, no, we have fine-tuned the Greg. We made a few key
changes.
Improvements.
I like
structural alterations.
So I like how about 15 minutes ago we're like, we're not going to mention Greg in this at all.
Yeah, no one talked about Greg.
I brought it up.
Greg has... the image of Greg has always been inside me.
I think I'll put an image of Greg just in this video.
We'll make it the cover photo on Facebook. Anyway, let's move on from Greg. Yeah. So we've been up to a few cool bits and pieces throughout the year as well. Chris, did you want to talk about some of the things we've been doing?
Yeah, so the Loaded Gamer is very interesting in terms of the path we want to take. It originally started as a page of just a lot of videos and stuff like that of things circulating the internet. We're trying to really boost that up where appropriate, because copyright and everything like that is a pain in the ass, to be honest. But we're trying to boost that up and share more entertaining content in short videos and pictures and things like that. YouTube is still a very new channel for us, so we're slowly going to build this up, like with videos and podcasts like this. So you'll see a lot more content in 2017 as we try and push. But another area we've been looking into to go off on a slightly boring track, but still interesting, is game coding and stuff. So how to make more AAA games, and in the Australian market, it's very interesting kind of area we're expanding into. So we ran an event called Gamer Dev Jam on the far south coast of Australia in Merimbula, and we had the lovely Hex from Good Game come down, which was amazing. We thought it wouldn't happen, and we sent off a random email, and she actually got back to us. So Jamie spoke to her at the event, and we'll put a link to an interview we did with her, and spoke about, of course, The Witcher, but also women in gaming, and how Hex has seen the game industry change over the past few years with that, everything like that. In terms of women in gaming, we'll be contacting, and we have contacted also a few companies around the world who focus on that, and we'll be doing a lot more of them. So Gamer Dev Jam was an event where we had people come along for a weekend and create a video game from scratch. We had the lovely Brennan from Wollongong come down and help with Unity development, which is amazing. His game, Castle Rush VR, which is the most amazing game I've ever seen, is a game that you can play in the pub.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah. Amazing, most amazing VR game I've ever seen.
Certainly a cool concept, yeah.
Yeah, it's got augmented reality in it also, so you play it in bars and stuff like that. So I was at the local bar Reload in Canberra. So we'll put some more links about that down there, and some gameplay and things like that. But we've been trying to help promote that game.
At Brendan with the bar tab. He's
Yeah.
always a good person
And then
to have around.
Brennan for VR, and then we had a couple people one person from IBM come down and help us. Brendan Yell, who is amazing at supporting Global Game Jam and supplying an amazing bar tab.
Which we didn't get to indulge in. We had to leave.
No,
but,
we had
next time.
have other stuff, but we'll definitely a big thanks to him and everyone that was part of it. But yeah, we had some prizes for people that made the best game and everything like that, and we'll be hosting this again in 2017 on the far south coast, and we want to see it grow to be quite a big thing. We're going to be very bold and ask a couple YouTubers to see if they'll come along, like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or something like that, and fly them over. So pretty big claims. I haven't really contacted them yet, but I've got some details ready.
So you're just talking a big game right now.
Yeah, but this is the goal.
Back it up.
And if not next year, the year after. Please listen. Please come. I beg of you.
Was that the Irish guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Balls in your court.
Balls in your court.
Is that the Irish guy? But yeah, no. If not, we are going to be doing some stuff with Good Game, and yes, jingle keys. So we've got that going for us, which is an amazing support in the gaming community in Australia, because we've seen a lot of AAA game studios shut down, actually, but the indie game developer market is growing in Australia quite rapidly. Moving to more bigger events and things like that, we went to RTX AU, RTX Australia, which is now called RTX Sydney. Still not sure why that changed, but the first time Rooster Teeth came to Australia around Expo, which was amazing. We have to give a big thanks to the portable air conditioning units in that warehouse.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Yes.
Shout out.
You just hail them like a god. There's no question about it. That if you see one of those machines, if you went to RTX, you just praise it like a god.
No, man, I just got to get up in there, get all sweaty.
Like people were fainting and stuff. It was ridiculous, and the lines were out of control and everything like that. But it was their first year, and it was a great experience. And they knew what they wanted, but they just had to fix and work around all these issues that popped up that they weren't sure about. So Darling Harbour in the new exhibition centre or convention centre, I think, will be that one. We've got confirmed images of air conditioning there, so no problem there. And we're trying to go to that one. We're just organising some media passes and things like that, and the fun logistics about going to events and things, but we're very excited to see it.
So what you're saying, Chris, is that Gamer Dev Jam was, as a whole, a tighter, better run event than RTX? Is that what you're saying?
That's certainly what
I think
we would
so.
like to.
Is that what you're saying, Chris?
That's certainly what we like to believe. I mean, there weren't any instances of people passing out from heat exhaustion at our event, so, you know,
Yeah,
we're obviously
well,
doing something
I
right.
think, yeah, Game of Dev Jam 1, RTX 0.
Yeah.
The scale of like 2,000, I think it was like 2,000, 3,000 people at RTX was 55 at Game of Dev Jam. We're expecting 20 people at Game of Dev Jam, so
Just put them into percentages.
yeah,
Ratios.
that's a
The
percentage.
ratios. Put it at just 0% people.
But they're two different events also. So, internet culture, first game development, but very close. Everything ties together, which is an amazing segue onto EB Expo, which we went to also.
Yeah, that was sick. We got lanyards with our names printed on them.
Yours is still in the backseat of my car.
Oh, got to get that.
Yeah.
Frame it, put it on the wall.
The
Show
team
the
at
ballroom.
EB Expo were amazing in helping us get into the event, organising tickets and everything like that. It was so easy to go through at the Sydney Olympic Park. We met some amazing teams and people there. We saw Mountain Dew do a drone
The
thing.
laser drone
Yeah,
thing.
which I absolutely sucked at. I swear my controller was screwed because my score was like 100 and everyone else was like 5,000. I just could not hit them. It must have been lined up because I'm not that bad. I don't
It's the
think I am.
controller, it's not me!
Yes. It must
Poor
be.
tradesman blames his tools, mate.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
Yeah, testing
Cool.
out some new games,
And
stuff
then
like that.
we saw the the PlayStation booth, which was amazing. Seeing all the VR.
They had their PlayStation booth, the Sony thing, took up half the building that we were in. They had
It
booked
was a
out
good
half the
quarter.
building.
Well, they were the major sponsor of EB. Also, we saw
Yeah.
Xbox, amazing team there, and we played
Running
some
out of a
games.
barn. Like.
Played a bit of, yeah, running out of a barn. Just to,
Well, no, Farming Simulator had a booth there.
Oh, well, there we go.
Absolutely
Running
did,
out of
yeah.
a literal barn.
I had a bash on Forza Horizon 3 with the steering wheel, and I've never played a racing game with a steering wheel before in my life, and I sucked. I
just
could
so
not
you-
drive.
You can't drive in real life.
I'm trying to get... Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to drive straight down the highway, and I'd just try and adjust it, and I'd flick it one way, and then try and correct it, and it'd flick back too far, and it wasn't happening for me.
We saw, was it Dance Revolution or something like that? It was some-
Yeah, people were getting around that.
Yeah, they had like actors that weren't happy about dancing for like 10 hours a day. That's-
Would they kind of like taser them back to
oh,
life?
they weren't happy about life.
Dance!
The event itself was great. There was nothing wrong with the event in any way, shape, or form. Definitely gotta be going again. The teams that all help with the media and everything like that are great to deal with. All the developers, publishers, and major game companies are so friendly to talk to because we can walk up and just have a chat to them. So it's so good to see the larger game studios definitely talking to the community. Xbox Fan Fest was occurring that week. We were a little bit late on the mark because a lot of it was kept secret to try and be involved with that. But
Classic
we're
Microsoft.
yeah, but they wanted to give it to the players and things like that, and show off Gears of War 3 or 4, sorry, and everything like that. So that was really exciting. Hopefully they'll do something like that next year. We've got some photos from the event also, the cars they drove around the track and a few of their booths, huge booths. And then we went to Supernova, so another kind of pop culture area we're looking into, but still keeping with the gaming theme overall. There's a lot of cosplay and things like that, which is mostly Supernova is the pop culture. So we're always going to be gaming, so people dressing up as gaming characters and things like that. A little bit less anime, but not biased against it. If it's a cool outfit, it's a cool outfit. You can't argue with that. So we're definitely taking some photos of cosplayers at these events and seeing how they're dressing up. And now in Canberra, there's an event called GammaCon. So basically, Canberra's own gaming convention has been running for a few years, and this is one of their bigger years because they moved into a new site, and we sent Owen over to that.
Yeah,
and-
it was pretty packed. I also got a lanyard. Didn't have my name on it, but did say media, so priority access.
Catch
Well,
up, mate.
That's the only thing you do with being a media company is you just collect lanyards. It's the sole goal.
Yeah.
As many lanyards as we can get.
And then, you know,
Actually,
when
I have a
we're
few.
when we're old and decrepit, you know, we meet up with older, you know, gaming media companies who are around at the same time as us and compare how many lanyards we've accrued over the years.
Yeah,
I
we'll
see
wear
who
them in
was
like a
better.
march.
I've got one in
Yeah.
mind
It'd
actually.
be like war medals, you know.
War medals, just these lanyards. Just,
Yeah,
Oh, you went to GammaCon 2016? That's cool.
that's cool.
Me too. It was very good. It was a good time.
What sort of stuff was going on?
There was again it was more of just pop culture.
So a lot of cosplay,
A lot
that
of,
sort of
lot of
thing.
cosplay.
Yeah.
Something I did notice with the cosplay actually was a lot of it was very tasteful. In fact, I was standing around and I was thinking, damn, this is some tasteful cosplay. This is real good. And then the Poison Ivy walked out of the corner. But, as a whole,
Percentages.
it was
mate.
of like a high
Percentages.
quality. It was of a high quality.
They had some cars there, didn't they? That had like the anime and things like that.
Oh, they had the DeLorean. They had the
Oh,
anime
yes.
cars, but
Oh,
they had
the
the
DeLorean,
they had
yeah,
the
yeah,
DeLorean there and it had like a hoverboard in it, and that was really cool.
And they were showing off a lot of indie game developers from the Canberra area at the event.
Evergreen.
Evergreen.
That was a lot of
yeah,
fun.
Sage Sloth.
I tried to write TLG as a tree. It died.
So during the year, we met up with a team that's local in Canberra, Evergreen.
No,
They're-
Sage Sloth.
Yeah, Siege
The
Sloth
game is
Games
Evergreen.
is the company, and Evergreen's the games. But Evergreen's the main game we're looking at.
Is it just the three guys? It's just the three guys, isn't it? As the whole company, the whole team.
I thought there was 4.
No, there's more than 3.
Oh, okay.
Who's to say?
Oh my god.
They
I'm so
probably
sorry. I forgot. I'm trying to picture The Office.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Yes, you have.
What? Oh, the AIE thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I've been there.
But yeah.
In any
So
case,
sorry.
small
I'm trying to
company.
think.
In any case,
But yeah, they helped out with Gamer Dev Jam also as mentors and showing off their game. So their game basically is the evolution of a tree growing through the ages of life on Earth and things like that. It's a lot of effort has been put into this game, so it's amazing to see it. We're hoping to play it next year and show it off in full and everything like that. But it's an amazing concept. It's a game I've never, like a game of that type I've never played before, so it's very unique. But we also got introduced to amazing group at AIE. So was it?
Academy of Interactive Entertainment.
I thought it was Australia. Academy of Interactive Entertainment. So the Canberra branch has a office space called Games Plus, where people that have done the courses at AIE can move into their own companies and game startups in this office space and collectively work with other groups to develop their games. So they've got offices you can rent, hot swap desks and things like that. So there's amazing content and things going in there, and we'll definitely be monitoring what's coming out of there. We also connected with the Pizza and Pixels community in Canberra.
Yeah, I was going to say, we went to that the other night, and the amount of pizza that was brought into the room was obscene. I've never seen so much in one place at one time.
I think I took a photo of that. I was like, at Gamer Dev Jam, we ordered, I think it was 30 boxes of pizza. I think there was like 50, 60 boxes of pizza at this one.
Yeah,
It was
well, we got our
incredible.
boy from Domino's to hook us up.
Shout out to that boy.
That boy, that sweet Domino's boy.
Yeah, that was amazing. Well, see, what a programmer and game developer is an entity that converts pizza into code.
Yeah.
So that's the formal definition.
It's kind
it.
of their life essence, in a way.
But we also have to promote the active health and well-being of our employees and staff. The
No, we
TLG
don't.
fitness program and rod of encouragement.
Oh, you can still breathe? That's good.
Tick.
Tick.
So
We don't have many stairs in the office, so...
Got those ones.
No, we've got an elevator. So Pizza and Pixels are a community group. So they take care of us and a lot of connections, and we want to promote them and everything like that. So again, a lot of links and an article of recap of everything will be done on the website. The website's being updated a little bit also in terms of showing off who's supporting us and who we're supporting and everything like that for 2016, 2017. But yeah, so they're just a group of gaming developers that come together, show off ideas, technologies, and things like that. And the biggest thing we've seen is the VR technology and augmented reality, with the game I mentioned before, Castle Rush, being one of the games shown off at these events, and also a couple games that Reload themselves have put together with I think it was the HTC Vive system they used for theirs, which was like a soccer arena system. It's an
Yeah, I
amazing
played that.
thing.
I saved every penalty shot.
Hero.
Hero.
So yeah, that's kind of what's happening. And we're going to slowly introduce more game development programs and things like that in the local area in Australia, but also try to push the more entertaining gaming things for 2017 and really try and make our audience laugh at what we're trying to create.
Oh, when I move into my new place and I get my office set up,
yes, a lot
the content's going to be churning.
Good.
All right, that's on record.
Good.
We're gonna go over your contract. Wait, aren't you HR?
I'm HR, so I'm untouchable.
You write your own contract.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's revert back to the original point of the discussion.
Let's go back to more games. and
games of
Owen's
2016. Owen, what did you think of 2016 in the gaming industry?
Very disappointing.
Underwhelmed?
Yeah. Not a lot.
Not every game though.
Or just underwhelmed or just whelmed?
Underwhelmed.
Oh, underwhelmed.
With
no
which
less.
games?
Look, you know, a lot of the big games or big updates that came out. So, Rise of Iron for Destiny, Titanfall 2.
What's wrong with Titanfall 2?
Nothing was like. So that's the thing. Nothing was. It was a solid game, but I'm not still playing it. I'm not like.
I feel
I'm
with
still-
Titanfall 2, it was Titanfall 1.5.
1.5. Yeah.
Like, they did a storyline. Apparently they're doing a TV show or something for it also. But I can't fault it. I can't fault Titanfall
No, it
1
was
or 2.
a solid game, solid campaign. I really enjoyed that one level where you had the time traveling watch, and you kind of used that to jump around and complete the level. That was
I
really
remember
cool.
watching Josh do that. That was
That
cool.
was my
Yeah.
favorite level. That was really good. But I just wasn't drawn into. I completed the campaign. I was like, all right, that was that.
Moving on. Skyrim
Like,
remaster.
exactly. Moving on. What have I got next?
Well,
I got
yeah,
Destiny.
campaign-wise, like, you do it and you're done. That's happened with the first one. And then it was the multiplayer, but it's I guess it's the new generation of gaming that's been coming out in the past few years of online multiplayer being more the campaign.
More the
Destiny being a perfect example.
but the multiplayer again in Titanfall 2 just. I don't know, I haven't touched it in a few months, so I don't know. I would need to go back and sort of see what's happened with updates. But initially, it felt, I don't know, didn't feel as fast. And I understand the reason behind that, because they wanted to introduce more sort of skill, like rewarding players for combining wall running and jumping and things like that. Like, that's how you
I
build
still
up
can't
speed.
wall run successfully. I just smash keys and hope for the
But
best.
it felt broken when you'd come up against an entire other team and they're all using Legion, which is this big Hulk Titan with a giant gun, and its special ability is that its giant death-spitting gun starts homing. So you doom the Titan, blow up the Titan, just look up and hold fire. You'll get the pilot kill as well. So you come up against a whole team because they give you enough credits at the start of the game that you can just buy Legion straight up.
Man, if I had one of those Legion Titans, I'd call it Greg.
Yeah, probably call it.
No!
Oh, Greg.
Why?
And then
No!
real glossy JPEG of Greg's
Glossy
face.
JPEG of Greg's face.
Of Greg's
Yeah.
face, right on the body, just in the middle.
A lot of Photoshop work to do.
It just felt when you came up against that situation, it was just frustrating, felt broken, and you didn't want to keep playing it.
And then there's the issue that you mentioned earlier that the campaign made you almost have an emotion, which
It
is
almost
that's
had-
not what we want from military shooters.
No, I wanted to feel dead and cold and just nothing, just
Like
mowing
every
down,
Call of Duty
just
storyline.
mowing down
more or less.
faceless men. But no,
Hey, no, I don't know
Titanfall-
about that, man. Like Modern Warfare 2 back in the day when you get thrown in the pit and
Oh,
burn.
shit, yeah.
Set on fire.
That was emotional.
It's pretty emotional.
Just a little bit.
Just didn't. There's a really few really good bits in the Titanfall 2 campaign. I'm not going to say what they are in case someone somehow hasn't played it.
Hashtag spoiler.
Spoiler alert. But I did spend the $450 and get the helmet, and I don't regret it at all. It was
And the
wouldn't either.
original pack.
the Vanguard edition. Yeah.
Well, they always do good packs and things like that. Like, we've got a giant Titanfall poster behind us right now.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, cheers, Josh. Let's see if he comes back and collects that.
It's on eBay for 99 cents.
The helmet was very cool. Dishonored 2.
Yeah, with the mask.
I'm yet to... Yeah, I got the mask. Can't
Yet
wear
to-
it.
So
Yet to
who,
play it.
Who'd you play as?
Oh, I haven't touched it yet. That's the thing. So
Ah,
I have no
okay.
comment on that yet because when I installed it, that's when I realized that I got the definitive edition of Dishonored, like the first one. So I installed that first and started playing that.
Right.
Fair enough.
And then Destiny, had Rise of Iron.
I know
That was-
Josh gave up on that shortly after Rise of Iron came up. I didn't see him play it at all.
Yeah, like it was cool. What they did with the raid was really good. They realized that unlike King's Fall, not everyone has 18 hours that they can sit there with 6 other people and work on this raid and figure out every little mechanic. So I found the raid in Rise of Iron really good. Wrath of the Machine was really cool. But we struggled to find groups of people that were willing to stick it out and play it sort of on a regular basis. It was hard to get down. All right, we're all going to sit down at this time. We're all going to play
You
it.
have to kind of commit to Destiny.
Yeah,
a lot.
constant connection issues just fucking ruin.
Was that
all the
Destiny
time,
or
yeah.
Xbox? Do you think?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I feel it could be a little from column A and a little from column
Yeah.
B, but it's just hard because there's no dedicated service. So, in Australia, if you've got a shitty connection and you're trying to connect to people in the UK and in America, it's not going to end well. You're going to be red barring.
Australia's internet is a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Which we're slowly working on if people reply to their emails. But that's a whole nother rant of mine that I'll probably talk about in next year.
Refrain for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just didn't hold my attention long enough to keep me coming back. They've had Sparrow Racing League, they've had The Dawning, which is sort of like this Christmas event.
How much does it cost to start Destiny now? Like, you have to buy so much to get it, or...
Well, no, because every time they do like a big expansion, like so for instance, Rise of Iron,
Yeah.
they release a collector's edition of the game.
And it
That's
gives
never
you-
that much.
Yeah.
Gives
So
you
it gives
everything,
for like I think
Because I see vanilla Destiny in, like,
For
the shops
$15,
for, like,
yeah.
$9 or something.
yeah, no, if you want to get into it, you just go and you buy the collector's edition. It's been interesting though because 2017 we'll probably see there's not a lot of new info out, but we'll probably see Destiny 2. We'll start seeing a lot more about Destiny 2, and by the sounds of it, they're rebuilding Destiny 2 completely from the ground up. Because they have been talking about how the engine that they have to work with is incredibly difficult to work with. So that's why we had these massive droughts of content, and any content we did receive was quite shallow, didn't have a lot to it. So
Like some voice actors.
hopefully, yeah, exactly. hopefully, Destiny 2,
Without naming names.
Destiny 2 will be an easier game with much more frequent content updates. But again, didn't keep me interested, didn't keep me coming back.
The Division, you were into that for a
Division
brief-
was in for that for a couple months. Turned it off when I realized that it was just me and like 4 other dudes running around the dark zone wearing skinny jeans and purple jackets. And sort
That's the
of
thing with games
forcing-
collectibles now. They're just, like, insane fluoro
Yeah,
items.
yeah.
yeah, that's an everyone wants fluoro blue and fluoro pink
Or giant
and
panda masks.
it's stupid. It's annoying. And that was the other thing with the Destiny. It just became like it's like, ooh, come back! We've got new lights you can put on yourself.
Christmas light edition.
Christmas light edition. It was really like
Everyone
ooh.
gives up on the fucking game for a
Exactly.
few
It was
months, and they
so-
say, "Come back, we've got a new helmet
I'm
you can wear."
I'm sorry, but the Destiny community, everyone raves about how good the Destiny community is. It is so sweaty. Like, if you look at it as a whole, don't go, oh man, I found one good group, Destiny community, so good. No, look at the whole, all of you swine. It's so sweaty. It's just Clever Dragon and Matador. That's all you get. And anyone else who's familiar with Destiny will know exactly what I'm talking about. It is so sweaty.
And who those people are.
I tried to play Control, man. I used to like, oh man, it's been a hard day at work. Gonna sit down, play some Destiny. Gonna just chill out online. Nah. You gotta like everyone's fighting like their life depends on it. So they're just employing every dirty tactic they can. It just feels
Are you saying
horribly
online
imbalanced.
gaming is hostile?
Yes, I am saying that the first-person shooter online game is hostile. First-person
This is
shooters don't
new.
always have to be about shooting.
All I do, man, like I play SWAT online with Halo Reach now. I mute everyone. I don't talk to people. Fuck that.
I just realized the other day that see, this is 2016 for me has been getting back into old games that are now coming out on the Xbox. That I
Well,
can
yeah.
play
I mean,
again.
they give if they give you Skyrim remastered, you're gonna play the fuck out of that.
I play the fuck out of Skyrim Remastered.
Yeah.
I love that game. It's all I've been playing for the last few months. Skyrim Remastered.
I played that and still Witcher
Yeah,
3.
no content.
mods, just mods everywhere.
Fallout
Just so many
4
mods. Fallout 4 mods. Fallout 4, I do want to play Nuka World. Got to finish Far Harbor. Do want to do that eventually. But again, just Skyrim. Oblivion, now backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Hell yes, downloaded that. Paid the $9.
Took the hit.
Fallout New Vegas, $6 for one of the best Fallout games ever. Such a good game.
Is that $6?
Like $6, man.
Is it $6 currently? Because I'm getting that.
Yeah, no, dude, do it. It's like
Wow.
5 gig, and then my only gripe with it is that they haven't got an option for a Game of the Year edition, which comes with all the content.
Yeah,
You do have
right,
to
yeah.
download the but you can pick and choose the DLC you want and the DLC you don't want. So again, that's keeping me entertained. Halo Reach. Realized the other day that I hadn't uninstalled that. I found it on my hard drive, so I'm going to be getting back into that.
Mm-hmm.
So no game so far that's come out in 2016 has held my attention for more than 15
But I think you're right, though. This is what's happening a lot now. Remasters of old games that are coming out. We see it a lot.
I saw art. I
we
have
mentioned,
no idea.
Dishonored before.
Yeah,
mentioned.
Dishonored. Definitive
Skyrim,
edition.
obviously.
Skyrim.
There's a few other titles I can't think of right now off the top of my head, but it seems to be happening in abundance.
Oh god
at the
damn it!
moment.
What was I gonna say? I forget.
Probably wasn't important then.
No, it was. There was something about. God damn it!
And Wii. Nothing for fucking Wii this year
Oh no,
that I could
was
be bothered to notice.
Yeah, no, that you're interested in. But Nintendo Switch.
Cool concept.
It's a
Bridging
product.
the gap between home console and portable console.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I know
that will
nothing
be
about
at
Nintendo Switch.
RTX Sydney
Look it up. It's cool.
on display there. So Nintendo will be coming along to the Rooster Teeth Expo in Australia.
Yeah, they'll probably show it off a little bit. In fact, almost certainly.
Well, you can play it.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, it's a live
Excellent.
display.
New Zelda game to go along with that.
I feel 2017 is going to be a better year
I
for
hope so,
gaming.
yeah.
Oh no, I tell you what, Halo 5 is now for 2016 is just the Forge mode, and in that mode you just make every other Halo game, as we've been posting.
Yeah,
on the
I
page.
saw that video the other day.
So someone made like the Halo Ring in multiplayer, like a scaled version of it, and then someone made the last level of Halo CE.
The ship, what was it called?
Infinity, wasn't it?
No.
No, Pillar of Autumn.
Pillar of Autumn.
Pillar of Autumn,
How
yeah.
could you forget that? That's like forgetting your mum's name.
That was like all of high school.
Yeah, when you're just running it off an iPod, you got the stripped down version. It's only Blood Gulch.
Yeah, it's only
Oh
Blood
yeah,
Gulch.
my stripped down version of the multiplayer that I was running.
Yeah,
on the
running
iPad.
off an iPod Classic.
Yeah.
just running across all the computers and just going out to the teachers like, we finished all our work, please
I did
please
the
let
same-
us play it.
I did the same thing in school because I had my old iPod Brick, and because back then I thought 80 gigs was a lot of space,
Oh no.
so I could run. I thought, this can be my external hard drive and my iPod. I can put all my shit on here.
Yeah,
How'd that go for you?
That's right.
Oh, it's dead now. So
Yeah, we had Blood Gulch on multiplayer and we'd run it on the school servers. I got so much shit for that. But then we had all these other games. I think Doom was one of them.
Goldeneye
And
was the...
No. I don't think so. But there was this
GoldenEye.
other game. I forget what it was. And then it spread like wildfire because
Wait, it wasn't
some other...
Quake, was it?
I think it was Quake.
Oh, it's got to be.
I'm
And
fairly
it
sure it
spread
was
like
Quake.
wildfire because someone found it and it went all over the network. So we
Yeah.
jumped on one lesson. I was like, why is there so many lobbies open? And it was like 3 lobbies. It was like computer lab versus computer lab.
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
lower
yeah.
years were like playing it and everything like
Remember
that.
when we played Quake at Reload that night?
Oh,
Shit was hard. You run, you're so fast. You
You're
can't
so
control
fast.
your own character.
it had nothing to do with the amount of alcohol.
This
we
is
consumed.
like
Probably not, no.
No.
the 2009 to 2011 retake.
Yeah, we've gone back a few years from what we were supposed to be discussing, but
But yeah,
Well, that's
20
2016 in a nutshell.
You know, when you
Everyone's
reach-
dying.
when you reach our age, you
Oh.
start to kind of get a bit nostalgic about the games of your youth. And
It was
Yeah,
better
we're
when
so
it was
old.
all... Well, like the mini NES thing.
Oh yeah, the classic.
Didn't
Oh,
even get a chance to try and even attempt to buy.
You had to buy it within 1 second.
Logged on to eBay, they're just like, we're so sorry. Go home, sir. Same motherfucker.
They posted the stats of their servers that they rented out for the thing, and it just wasn't good enough still. It was insane. There was like, I think it was like 1.5 million people visited the website or something stupid like that. Oh, and then, what was it? I'm pretty sure the Secret Santa on Reddit, the person that had Bill Gates, I think they got,
What does Bill Gates need? What can you buy for
no, Bill Gates got this person. I wonder who got Bill Gates, though.
What can you buy for the man who
Bill
has
Gates'
it all?
Secret Santa. Like, he
The man
gave
who's
them
worth 80 million, 80 billion rather.
Like, he gave them an Xbox, of course, and all the Microsoft products, but I think he did an NES also. Let me have a look.
I bet he had several, because if he just had one for himself, there's no way he was giving that away.
Yeah, a Nintendo Entertainment Classic Edition, Zelda-themed items, DVDs, a framed, the photoshopped framed picture with him in it, and, yeah, then, of course...
What,
an
he gave
Xbox.
someone else a picture of himself?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the most narcissistic thing I've ever heard in my life.
Aw,
But
I
you
did
got
that for Christmas. I gave people pictures of me
Really?
and my girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh, your Christmas card, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's mine? I'm your boss.
where are our presents, motherfucker? Good chat.
Oh my, look at the time.
Look at the time.
Oh no,
Out of
it
bounds.
was a Christmas gift.
I'll tell you what else. I'll tell you what else was huge in 2016.
What?
The Pokemon Go craze that ended up being a flash in the pan.
Oh my god.
I thought, because it was so big when it was at its peak, I thought it would last,
And
and then
then
it did not.
And then Gen 2 is
It was-
slowly coming out. Yeah, Pokemon Go was a thing.
It was a weird one.
yeah, like
I never used it. I never used it.
to this day, it's not installed on my phone, and it's going to remain like that.
Did you ever use it?
No, I have a Windows phone,
So no.
so no.
Okay.
I didn't get
No
it.
apps for you.
No. No apps.
Do you get Spotify?
I
even?
think you get
Yeah.
fake in it.
I get I get Spotify and I get Facebook.
Well, that's
I
all you need, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
Westpac
Pokemon
Bank.
Go, that was hilarious. People just
Lost their fucking minds.
going off for a couple months, and then it just all at once. Everyone. It's because they got sick and tired of being lied to.
That's true.
Look,
Entire
there's a
cities
Pikachu in
shut
here.
down and things like that because of Pokemon Go.
People quit their jobs to become professional Pokemon catchers.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
That's when you know it's gone too far.
People walking off bridges.
Oh yeah. Shit.
People shooting at other people.
It got the trespassing the government sites that were like in trespassing. It was crazy.
The
Can't-
gym that was in between North and South Korea.
What? Really? No.
Yeah, voted most no one has it.
Most no one has.
It's in the middle of
Pokemon
on
Go
like a minefield.
gym,
Yeah.
North Korea. I've got to look this up. Holy shit.
Oh, it's legit, is it? Wow.
Is it?
Okay.
Apparently in the demilitarized zone.
Oh, the DMZ. That old chestnut.
No, what? Okay. Oh, Reddit, so who knows?
Your phone's not scrolling, bro.
What?
You wouldn't have this problem with an iPhone, just saying.
My Windows phone never
Shut
does it.
up.
My Windows phone doesn't do anything.
There's a Pokemon Go gym at the DMZ between North and South Korea. How did I not know about this?
Wait, so how do the gyms get there? Are they randomized or do people
I think
make
there's
them?
randomized.
Because I was going to say, if someone had put one there, that's a sick joke.
I think you can partner with businesses. I think Starbucks did it. or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
watching
that.
so many all the pubs in Canberra and stuff like that were all they drop lures to try and attract
It was-
people into their.
On a
Yeah,
business
yeah, yeah.
level, it was incredible.
Oh, Reload organising the Pokemon Go walk locally. for
Oh yeah,
Canberra.
we're too late on that.
We were
Um,
going to organise one, but we thought, we found they had already done it, so...
So yeah, DMC is littered with armed guards, landmines, and snipers. Wait. While likelihood of someone in North Korea claiming that gym are fairly slim, anybody in the South foolish enough to venture close will probably be dead. Trigger a landmine getting your gym. DMC Pokemon Go. Someone took a screenshot of it. Holy shit. Who
Yeah,
stood
right.
that close to it? There's a screenshot. No, it can't be. They've got LTE.
Anyway,
Oh, god damn.
Sorry for that tangent.
glad that died.
No, there needs to be
Yeah.
one at the North and South Pole.
Probably is.
I need that to be that one.
Speaking of Pokemon and retro, brush the dust off my old Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw that.
yes.
Got those
The
cartridges.
SPs with the flips, yeah?
Yeah. Got them cartridges going again.
Still
Oh,
runs alright?
that's what you
Oh,
posted.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
They don't make them like they used to.
Oh, so good. I love looking at that little screen.
Yeah.
My
Just,
eyes.
you can only do it for about 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this podcast is 2016 and between
Why
the
it
age-
made us reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the years we were born. So everything that happened in between there.
Might as well be talking about, like Sega Rally, the arcade game, if we're going to go back that far. But I just loved the clunk of the gear shift.
On
That.
I feel sorry for everyone who doesn't get to see what you just did. When you describe the
I don't.
clunk of the gear stick. Just...
Don't.
Video podcast. That'll be a thing.
Well, we've got to move into that market space eventually. I mean, it's only a natural extrapolation of where we are currently.
Are you saying we have to move forward as a business and embrace?
Oh, I'd
future
never suggest
technology?
That
Such a
is
thing.
groundbreaking business planning. Moving
Shit.
forward.
That costs money.
Yeah,
What are you
well,
talking about? We're raking it in.
Better get this podcast up if we want to make some fucking money.
Our entire company can almost catch a bus.
Almost.
No, that's not the point of this. Is to bring entertaining news and everything. And
Oh,
improve
you're
the current-
community minded. That's what it is.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, yes, for the people. We're a business, Chris. We're here to make money.
Shit. Oh,
And on that note of fiscal greed.
we have to go see Star Wars.
Yes! Speaking of fiscal greed,
Yeah.
Yes.
another
But
Star Wars
Disney.
film.
Quickly, the unfortunate news that was in the recent week of since recording this of Carrie Fisher passing away, so that's quite unfortunate.
Along with everyone else.
Yeah, did you see that?
And then everyone else in.
Did you see
yeah.
the Star Wars, the Old Republic players gathering outside House Organa on
Yes,
Alderaan to pay
I
respects?
saw that on Reddit.
Yeah, I got the image up right now. There it is.
Yeah.
Look at them all.
So we'll probably post that up. But yeah, that's just something unfortunate. So that's not a good way to go with 2016. But hopefully no one else will go. So I hear there's a GoFundMe to protect Betty White from 2016. So that's something that happened. So it's been a pretty messed up year on a political level also. But let's not go there. But yeah,
Let's
a lot
not.
of consoles to be released next year is my prediction.
Oh,
So-
Xbox Scorpio.
Scorpio, that's right, yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah, it
what's
looks
the
cool.
PlayStation one? It's
PlayStation again.
they had a code name. I thought the PlayStation was Scorpio.
No, just
Xbox
PlayStation
Scorpio.
again. PlayStation
Okay.
2+1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Nintendo Switch and then probably a new Xbox. Well, the Xbox One S was kind of
Oh, it's just smaller.
Same thing.
yeah. That was.
In any case, we'll be posting news about these things as and when we have it.
I think that
so-
was more of a development point of the One S to prove a concept for the next console.
Yeah.
And then of course whatever PlayStation comes out with. But I swear to God, if I have to buy another console to play Kingdom Hearts 3 after waiting for so many years, I'm gonna kill someone.
Man, if I have to buy a new console to play the next CD Projekt Red game,
Don't worry. This podcast will pay for that.
crowdfund my new Xbox.
Crowdfund us. So why don't we
No.
have a Patreon page?
We do have a Patreon page.
We don't give anyone anything. People give us.
Yeah, if you want to give something and get nothing in return, go for it.
I'll
But
sell
no,
you
we
some
will
sweat.
be working on that. There will be rewards and things, so it's not actively advertised just yet because there's nothing we can really give back, and we want to do that.
Except a steamy night with Greg.
Oh. Well,
No.
isn't that the greatest prize on earth?
That is the best thing you can hope for.
No, the best thing you can hope for is to be released.
After said steamy night.
With
Because
Greg.
he may keep you. We don't know.
We don't know. He may keep you.
There's a 20-page document you have to sign.
Disclaimer.
Pretty sure the UN prevents it.
All right. Well, I reckon we wrap this up.
Thank you for 2016. We'll see you in 2017.
with hopefully better games.
Hopefully better games.
And better content.
Balls in your court. Game developers. Good night.